Good morning, Zio here. Freshly showered, got fresh calf, and I think we're good to go now, right? So today we will be talking about Pokemon, Niantic, and the greed that is, well, Pokemon. Like seriously, you thought EA was bad. Wait until you hear this. So go ahead and grab yourself some coffee, sit back, relax, and let's get into it, shall we? And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, you should go ahead and do so now. At the end, like the video if you like it, dislike it if you dislike it, all that good jazz, share it out across the interwebs. And, yeah. So, I think Thursday, now, every video I keep recording the past 2 weeks have been kind of out of order. Usually, this is how my thing goes. I figure out what I'm going to talk about throughout the week, right? I write it down, I write notes. And, I have an idea of when I want these things to go up, right? So I do the recording all pretty much on one day because it's the only day I have a chance to do anything, because most of the time I'm working. Anyway, so, generally I have an idea that this video is going to release Monday, this one's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, all that good jazz, except for the past couple of weeks where I've just sat down, recorded, and was like, I have no idea what day this is happening. So I'm probably streaming right now, or I will be streaming later this afternoon. Maybe not right now, considering these things actually are scheduled to go up at around 5. If you're on the BitChute side of things, of course, the days that I am no longer working because of the holiday, your videos will be up a little bit later than that because I'm not going to wake myself up at 5 to hit the publish button. I'm sorry. You'll have to wait just a little bit longer, but I am streaming this week. So if you haven't gone over to the YouTube side and subscribed, because that's where I stream, you should go ahead and do so. Turn on that notification bell, all that good stuff. And we're talking about Pokemon. And I actually lost everything that I was planning to do with this. Like, I had a note thingy, Microsoft Word, something another, with all this information written down on it that I wanted to go over, my notes and stuff. I've lost it. Yeah. I meant to look for it yesterday, and I did, and I couldn't find it, and then I've been looking for it this morning, still couldn't find it, and we're like a good 2-3 minutes into the video, and we haven't even started talking. I'm so sorry. But anyway, so we're going to do this. I had to re-find information, because I didn't have the links or anything left, because everything was gone, but Niantic and the Pokemon Company are insanely greedy. Like, seriously, if you're hunting for wells, Pokemon will find those wells with this system. And it sucks because I love Pokemon, right? I mean, I haven't played this generations of Pokemon. Whatever the Switch one was, I Choose You, Pikachu and Eevee, and then Sword and Shield, their expansions or DLC thingy that they did, which, I've talked about all this stuff. We're probably going to briefly mention Dexit at some point throughout this, so I did a video on that, my thoughts on the whole Dexit thing. If you want to go take a look at that, you can. But yeah. I'm a huge fan of Pokemon. I've been playing Pokemon since Red came out, and I remember having to go on this camping trip with the, I think it was the Boy Scouts or Cub Scouts, something like that. I had gotten Pokemon that day on my classic Game Boy, which is back there, by the way. Instead of participating in that, I kind of snuck off to play my Game Boy until the lights all went down, of course. The sun went down, and then I had a flashlight, like holding the flashlight in my mouth or whatnot, trying to play the game for as long as I could. Bulbasaur was my first one, just in case anybody needs trivia for anything, and my favorite is Eevee, by the way, in the evolutions. But this is just sad. gosh, I don't know where to start. Like, this saddens me. So a while back we had a thing called Pokemon Bank, right? And let's bring that up first. Let's start here at the beginning. Pokemon Bank. It was this thing that you paid, I think it was $2.99 for 12 months, right? For a year. And it allowed you to house all these Pokemon. You can trade them back and forth, right? You could use Poke Transfer to get everything from gold down. You know, you used Bank for XY, Alpha and Ruby. Ruby and Sapphire's remakes, right? You could transfer those into the bank, and then you could transfer the newer ones, which was Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, and Moon and Sun, right? And all these things work together, and it was like $2.99 for 12 months to have access to this ginormous bank where you could transfer all your Pokemons and keep them together and take them with you to whatever version you were currently playing. So you could eventually get all your stuff from these smaller ones, from the earlier versions up to Sun and Moon and Ultra Sun and Moon, and still be able to play it, right? And it was a nice thing. I didn't really have any complaints about that. I mean, it was like the price, a little over the price of a double cheeseburger from McDonald's or something, right? Wasn't that big of a deal, wasn't that big of an issue. However, now we have gotten to the point where Niantic and the Pokemon Company are going to nickel and dime you for this entire process, right? We talked about this, and I think it was before it was a legitimate thing, like it was in the works and talked about or whatnot, and I was talking about how I thought, you know, this was going to go, and then they're going to make you pay for this, and then they're going to make you pay for that, and you're going to have to pay for this system, and all this other stuff, and it turns out that that's exactly what has come to pass. Now, if you're using the Switch, of course, in order to use the online features to actually access what they now have, which is Pokemon Home, you've got to pay for a subscription. Now, I'm not going to sit here and knock Nintendo and say they're greedy or anything for the subscription model, because, you know, it's the same thing for Microsoft or Sony, right? You got to have PlayStation Plus to do things. You've got to have Xbox Live Gold to do things. And, you know, it's not that big of a deal, and it's actually a lot cheaper than, say, those. And my phone keeps going off because I didn't silence it. So let's do that real quick, right? Let's input my keypad codes and hit the silence button. There we go. We'll hit the silence button. We're good to go now, right? And, you know, for about $20, you can get 12 months of this thing, or you can get a family membership at $34.99. You know, this is per Switch unit and all this other stuff. But yeah, you know, you got multiple Switches and things. The family membership, definitely the way to go. But of course, you know, you get access to other things as well. You get access to play like this old thing of games and stuff. Me, I use the emulation on my PC for all that stuff, but you know, that's neither here nor there. You can still play The Legend of Zelda, you know, that way, the old one. Anyway, so that's not that big of a deal, but when you start combining these things, right, you've got to pay Nintendo about $20 per month, right? And then you've got Pokemon Home. Pokemon Home is where things start to really get spicy, okay? So, we got Pokemon Home here. It gives you access to 30 slots for free. You know, you don't have to pay for anything. However, there is this premium plan, which we're looking at the prices right now. 1 month is $2.99. That was the price of Pokemon Bank for 12 months, by the way. 3 months is $4.99. 12 months is $16. That is the subscription per month for a premium MMO like World of Warcraft or Star Wars The Old Republic or Elder Scrolls Online, Final Fantasy XIV. You know, that's their pricing right there, just per month, of course, but this one is for 12 months, and it's a bit steep to keep Pokemon. I mean, anyway, you could store up to 3,000 Pokemon into Pokemon Bank, right? And this one doubles that for 6,000. And Pokemon don't take a whole lot of space. Trust me, they don't. How do I know this, you ask? Because I've hacked Pokemon before. I hate hackmons. Well, I don't hate hackmons, but I hate the idea of using hackmons in tournaments. That's a whole other thing we could go into on another video. But hacking a Pokemon, the data, the space that they take is so tiny. It's not... You don't need to pay $16 to be able to hold that there or anything. But anyway, so you've got this basic and you got this premium plan for Pokemon Home, right? So, with the premium, of course, you got to pay quite a bit of money for it. And Pokemon can be deposited, about 6,000. Number of Pokemon that can be placed into the Wonder Box at once. You can place up to 10 to transfer them over. Number of Pokemon that can be placed in the GTS at once. Now, when this first came out, because we were talking about it a while back, you actually could not use the GTS on the basic plan. You had to use the premium service in order to do that. Now, there was, I guess, so much backlash on it because I hadn't looked at it since. You can at least do one. But yeah, you can do 3 onto the Global Trade Network. You can participate in room trades and on the basic one, but you can also host them in the premium version, and you can do judge functions only on the premium. So you can do judging of Pokemon contests and stuff like that. Yeah, so there's that, right? So, you've got the Nintendo thing. You've got to pay for bank if you're transferring things from the earlier versions. And then you transfer from the bank to the home, which of course is going to require another premium purchase on top of that, depending on how much you want to do. And Pokemon are collectors, right? A lot of people play Pokemon that collect. They do shiny hunting and, getting perfect stats, building that perfect team, all that good stuff. And then we make our way over to Pokemon Go, where Niantic has more money necessary to do things. It is just, yes, Niantic, I hate you so much. Now, is Pokemon Go fun? Yes, I do enjoy Pokemon Go. I have not re-downloaded it since I got this new phone, though. It seems to have lost its appeal. There's a lot of things in there that Niantic that I wish they would have done differently. We've talked about this in the past in other videos, much years ago or whatnot. But it's kind of lost its appeal to me, I guess. I really do enjoy it. It was a lot of fun to go out and do and hunt the Pokemon and stuff. It's just how they do things and how they monetize things just kill me internally way too much. Yeah, but anyway. You need a subscription to transfer Pokemon, but you will, if you plan on holding more than 30 Pokemon in Pokemon Home, blah, blah, blah. We already talked about all that, right? But this is the new system for Pokemon Go, because now you can transport Pokemon from Pokemon Go, those nice legendaries and stuff, into your Pokemon games, the Sword and Shield and stuff, right? And this is where things get really, really fun. Now, if Pokemon Bank wasn't fun enough, you've got a limit to how you can transfer. So, they've gone ahead and they've given you this energy bar. Ooh, energy bar. We all love energy bars. And depending on what you transfer, depletes said energy bar. Ooh, yay, because that's what we want, right? So, how does this thing work exactly? Transferring a shiny or a mythical Pokemon causes about 1/4 of the bar. Transferring a shiny legendary Pokemon depletes the entire bar. Transferring a regular legendary Pokemon costs less than 1/6 of the bar. And if the Pokemon is a higher CP, it will also cost more to transfer over as well. Now, transferring your Pokemon from Pokemon Go to your game for the approved Pokemon is actually kind of cool. I like that idea. That gives Pokemon Go another way, if I was playing Sword and Shield, another reason for me to be playing Go, because then I could just transfer them over. But yeah, the only downside is you can't transfer the Hatter costume Pokemon, or Shadow Pokemon, or the Mega Evolved Pokemon, of course. But that would be kind of cool, actually, to bring over like one of the hatted Pikachus or something. Anyway, Now this bar decreases, right? And you're probably thinking, okay, so yeah, I can transfer, you know, a few Pokemon a day, right? And then it will refill overnight, and then you can do it again next day and stuff like that. And it wouldn't be so egregious, right? I guess that just gives you a hard cap of what you can transfer. Maybe you can want to transfer a Pidgey over for whatever reason, or Pikachu, or your 15,000 EVs that you've caught. Yeah, that's me. 50,000 EVs. Anyway. But, you know, you wait a little bit, it refills overnight, all that stuff. Well, that's not the case with this particular bar. This bar takes about 7 days to actually refill. However, you could spend 1,000 Pokecoins to refill it. And do you know how much 1,000 Pokecoins cost? Well, it costs $9.99 to get 1,200 Pokecoins. Or you could just hold a gym and get them in little by little throughout the week and all that stuff, and, you know, get 50 max. And anyway, point is, if you want to transfer a lot of things without having to wait a week to transfer another, say, shiny legendary, because it depletes the entire bar, you're going to have to pay them $10 in order to do it, of course. So, you know, they're looking for those whales. It's a bit on the egregious side. So you've got the subscription for Nintendo, you've got the subscription for bank, you've got the subscription for home, which is way more expensive than it needs to be. And then, you know, you have this system here that you will probably deplete pretty quickly, and then have to pay $9 to refill the bar. Oh, Pokemon, where did you go wrong? Like, seriously. I'm not a big fan of this at all. But yeah, let me know what you think down in the comments below. I guess that's where we'll end it here. And I will talk to you later. See ya. Hey, thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave a comment, smash that like button, and always subscribe for more. And of course, there are other videos floating around somewhere on the screen, so click one of those and see if you can find something that suits your fancy. Till then, I'll see you later. Bye.